got the spark heavy size, mind's clear. You're halfway to this high, but all I got is dark. Come too close and I'll disappear. In my dreams.
Hello! Once again, audience. Kumusta kayo guys today? Welcome back! That was a thrilling best of 3 series. I was on the edge of my seat there. Those were some quite amazing games from ADMU LG Esports and Malayan Colleges Laguna. You know, they did it! It was one hell of a series. Action left and right, everywhere you look. Really fun. And GG, congratulations to Ateneo. They advanced to the finals. And now we're gonna be moving on to the other half of our semifinals, the other best of 3 series. And for Zerk, sino maglalaban sa other series na to?
It's going to be De La Salle University Veritas Arcos and Holy Angel University Valiant Archangels. And both of these teams are very interesting. They have very interesting narratives. The more obvious one is the possible finals where we get the blue and green, typical UAAP rivalry going on here in UAC Valorant. And the other side, the other possibility of it is the Valiant Archangels route where this team has pulled off an upset actually against UFIT in the quarterfinals. They really showed up not individually but really as a team. Lahat sila on fire. So I guess you could say arguably individually rin. Pero sabay-sabay talaga silang umapoy and I'm very curious to see if they can bring that form, that top form they showed in the quarterfinals here right now in their finals, in their semifinal series rather, against Veritas Arcos.
Exciting kasi not only do we have the possibility of having an Ateneo versus LaSalle finals, but if that happens, we also have some little brother on brother action. Two of the best players of each of those teams are going to be facing off in the finals. However, you can't discount how Valiant Archangels, these guys, they're a Cinderella story. They've been playing. They played well. They played to this. They were able to secure the second or third seed in their respective group. However, the real Cinderella story doesn't begin till the quarterfinals, wherein they were able to upset their higher seeded opponent, yung FEUI Tamaraws nga. And now, will they continue these string of upsets? It's exciting to see how this will pan out. It's refreshing. Talagang nakaka-hype to see which one are we gonna get. Are we gonna get the underdogs rising to the finals, or are we gonna see the classic duel between Ateneo and LaSalle? Well, who knows?
And either way, it's definitely gonna shape up to be a very exciting finals match. Much more because of course final siya, but just the quality of our performing teams right now is just so high in terms of collegiate competitive Valorant. No? And like you said, yung brother versus brother rivalry, it's savvy, right, for DLSU and Squami from LG Esports, and both of these players perform consistently well. And that's something very, very exciting to see. But yeah, and maybe we can talk about that a bit more, Eugene. What else are you looking forward to here?
Actually excited rin ako sa sa matchup na to because of how we're gonna see these two teams bring out, their players and their picks. Last series, we saw a bunch of surprise picks. We saw different roles and different players. Dati, diba, you used to see like sino bang example, Ateneo. Ateneo's example is Flaco. He was supposed to be the entry fragger, the Reyna, the Rays. Biglang when they were against the wall, biglang oops, time to switch it up, si Ige naman. So I'm curious if they're gonna bust out anyone switching up roles. We might see Savvy, baka mamaya he's not on his Jet or Reyna, baka biglang he's gonna play some Sentinels, he's gonna play some like Cypher or Killjoy or Sage. surprising sometimes. And I'm also interested to see which maps they're gonna ban, which maps they're gonna pick, because that's definitely gonna be what one of the factors. No, maybe some teams are more accustomed to Ascent or to Bind or to Haven. We're not sure. So I'm curious to see how that's gonna work out.
Yep, and actually, with that said, we do have word right now that the first map will be Ascent again. So this is the third Ascent map in a row, carrying over from our previous semifinals match. No, and what follows that is Bind. So it looks like we are not going to be seeing a split so far, unless maybe we get to a third no, match. But before we start this match, don't forget we still do have the Globe prepaid virtual hangouts chat rally. So how this works is just make sure type lang dyan sa Twitch chat first hashtag Globe Prepaid Virtual Hangouts, alright? And then your team of choice. So either hashtag DLSU win or hashtag HAU win. And if tama yung binoto yung team, if your vote is correct, then you have a chance to win 750 Valorant points. And this, may deadline tayo dyan. Make sure lang by the end of the first round of the game no nakapag-vote na kayo.
Yep. Tama yan, guys. Huwag nyo kalimutan. It's only valid if you get it in before the end of the first round. We're gonna be going into our agent select screen, and it looks like DLSU's playing with their subs. I'm curious. Ayan na nga, oh. Ayan yung mga surprises of the day. We see, I think, no role change up there. We see Savvy on that jet. However, on the other side naman sa how we do see Dialodax again, siya naman yung entry ngayon. I'm surprised he's not playing the Phoenix, but it looks like Terabyte's gonna be the one picking up Phoenix now instead of Dialodax. But either way, entries pa rin yung dalawang yun, and it's exciting because as we know, Mr. Dialodax does have his own highlight plays on his own. And again, guys, curious ako talaga no for Zerk sa subs ng DLSU if they're gonna step up to the plate, especially now in the semifinals.
Yeah, it's not even sub, it's subs, right? It's so it's Sausage and Typhoid. This is this is the first time, I believe, or not really sure if the first time, but it's a semifinals, like you said. And definitely coming into this, there's that form of pressure, no? That pressure is definitely gonna come into play as we load into our beautiful Ascent map, third time in a row. Again, once more, it's Viridis Arcos from De La Salle University against the Valiant Archangels from Holy Angel University. We have to see what sort of storyline we get to form after we see the winner of this match. No, will it be that very very exciting rivalry, green versus blue, or will it be the David versus Glass story, underdogs versus the very highly seeded LG Esports team? No?
It looks like we have a short pause. There is some technical issues for some of the players. But don't worry, guys. We're gonna have that sorted out in a bit. They're gonna be able to fix that, hopefully, so that both our players, both our teams are gonna be operating at 100%. You know, sana we get one good, you know, para sana walang external factors kung pangit laro or not.
Ay 100% ng lakas. Kumbaga, kailangan yun. Like, it's very important that as much as possible, we provide syempre the best environment for our players to showcase their top form, their peak form. No? And syempre, environmental factors yun. There are also internal factors, like I mentioned, we were talking about yung subs having that sort of pressure since they are subs not really exposed to starting out in games. That's going to be a factor. It's also going to be a factor, DLSU specifically knowing that their rival, the LG Esports, have already secured their slot in the finals. that's definitely gonna play into their minds as well. Sabihin ba nila, guys, dyan sa finals yung LG Esports. Tayo naman, wag naman tayo magpatalo dito at this point in time. So, mukhang basketball muna ng konti dito. Nakikita natin.
Oh, by the way, guys, just in case you want a little bit more of a good story, good narrative, according to our sources, it's Typhoid and Susich first time to play with this roster. They are playoff subs, you know. Ngayon lang sila pinasok sa team and mukhang this is gonna be the again, surprise factor kasi una-una they haven't seen them play. I mean, HAU hasn't seen them play in the regular season in the group
Yes, that's
stages.
actually key. Yeah.
Diba? So, that's a bit smart. However, we do have a quick remake lang, just a quick server change. Looks like there's gonna be some ping diffs. So, they're gonna try and switch servers, try and see which one will be the best for all the players. Meanwhile, again, main storyline ko dito talagang excited ako is how the two subs are gonna perform. If you see these two guys just absolutely balling, absolutely hitting all their shots, it's just way more exciting and talagang nakaka-excite na are they gonna step up? Because all eyes are on them, especially with yun nga, bigla kayong pinasok, you're thrown into the fire, let's see how you're gonna work this out. Although, moving on sa HAU, no? How about you, Frizzerk? Anong exciting naman sa HAU team na ito, especially considering their performance yesterday?
Their performance yesterday, honestly, with all absolute honesty, I feel like all of their players are on fire. I mean, it's hard to say that no coming into semifinals when we don't know their actual performance yet, but at least based from their performance on during the quarterfinals, there was really no lagging player. There was two player that was a cut above the rest in terms of fragging. No, there all the players had their moments, and whatever team you have, whatever quality of individual players or team characteristics if you have, sobrang kinakatakutan natin yung mga teams na at any moment in time, lahat ng players nila umaapoy. Because doon pumapasok yun ng out-dueling. They win their duels left and right. And that's where you get the advantage ng 5v3 usually, di ba, kapag attacker side. Free na yung site, nakapag-set up na sila sa site as post-plant, pero because of the numbers advantage, then it's much easier. Whereas pag defenders naman, usually trade 2 for 1 for V3 scenario, post-plant, ayan. So, just statistically, because players are umaapoy sila, yun yung mga scenarios na nakikita natin. That's why it's very hard to deal with a whole team of players performing out of their mind, no. In spite of DLSU known to have really top caliber players, these subs are question marks. By the way, like you said, it's a good point that you made. HAU may have to be wary of them, exercise some sort of caution, no? Because they really don't know how these players play. Pwera na lang kung meron silang news or balita na rin. May sources rin sila by themselves, right? But yeah, it's very interesting. I'm very excited to see how the first few rounds play out, at the very least the first 3 rounds, because we can get to see the first rifle map, no? So yeah, I'm leaving it all up to these well-deserving players here in our second semifinals.
Yun na nga, no? It's quite exciting. Ito na nga, 5 seconds left before the action begins in game 1. I apologize for any technical difficulties, but rest assured, the action will continue. Savvy 8K pushing up into this A-long area. Ooh, wow, Groza, some great arrows that would have caught people off guard, but they were careful. Savvy's so pushed up, is not able to use the tailwind to get away. He does get picked off by Kima there. And there we go, Vindic and Typhoid. With that dart, he does get tagged by the recon bolt. He can get shot through the smoke. Luckily enough, hindi siya natamaan doon. The Aladox with that smoke, he's gonna be able to clear off the site, and they will get this plant off. Spike planted by V4. The Aladox slowly pushing up, but he takes care of his teammates there. It looks like Willie will take it a little bit slower with that. Oh, that running frenzy. Great shot onto Vindic. The Yellow Ducks, though, he does run into two members there. Susage is left all alone. Never mind, he falls, and Prophecy is able to get that tap onto Typhoid. Quick points there for the Valiant Archangels team.
Yeah, there you go. And the key frag of that round definitely in the hands of Kaiva right there, finding the head of Savvy in spite of that gun diff, no, classic versus Ghost, managing to come out on top there, opening up the A site towards being just taken over by the rest of the Valiant Archangels. And just really good follow up in terms of the duels from there. So 3 SMGs being picked up by the Valiant Archangels here. 2 Ghosts as well. Maybe looking to pick up an Operator in the next couple of rounds. But we'll have to see. Defense right now, absolutely zilch here in A side. Rotate is coming in, however.
Yep, looks like they're gonna have free reign over this ace site. Mukhang they're gonna be able to take this without any problems. It's a 5v4 retake though, as Terabyte gets the kill there. But will they be able to retake this? Great molly there by Terabyte, forcing them out of that heaven position. Di sila nakapag-push doon. Susage with the classic in hand. Nagtitry mag-right click through the smoke. He's trying to right click that corner. He gets stabbed through the smoke. Yellow Dax, great kill onto Savvy. Terabyte also there to get a kill. And Kaima finally cleans up Susage. Very, very flawless take there on the side. Again, of Valiant Archangels.
Nakakagutom yung IG ni Susage. Sorry. I have to say, I'm a very big sausage fan. Kahit anong sausage. But anyway, that's digressing. 2-0 right now. And I think that, this is gonna be a full rifle by coming out from the Viridius Arcos squad. One person half armor, but that doesn't matter much. It's gonna be a switcheroo. B site is going to be the site of focus of the Valiant Archangels. 4 people actually though hovering over the B side of the map. This is gonna be rough.
Yep, this is gonna be a very interesting take. Looks like ito na naman tayo. The aggression of the Yellow Ducks there with that jet dashing into sight. Looks like Typhoid's gonna be left all alone in this B site. Great kills there though by Susage. Savvy 8K also gets the kill. Typhoid, he's gonna have to have this corner. He's all alone. Headshot onto Terabyte. And Prophecy. Oh, great headshot onto Willie there. Now it's a 1v2. 2 members of this team. One of them is incredibly low though. So that's, Prophecy it's not impossible. They are playing double back site. If they do peek at the same time, baka madali sila ng isang magandang spray. Ayan na nga, Savvy 8K.
Oh, the timing.
Great shot though by Typhoid. Almost got refrag. Almost got double frag there, but at least maganda ang coordination nilang dalawang dun. And we saw him get the refrag for Savvy. And finally, Viridius Arcos is on the board 1-2.
And here we go. Is this a sneak peek of what we can expect from these twin subs right here, Susage and Typhoid, holding it down in the B side, right? Really finding those frags against the Archangels. They right now are trying to keep it economical, though 1-2, but they do not have full rifles in themselves. Mid is looking to be the point of focus for Viridius Arcos right now, and Archangels, there is that Omen ult up, but that won't make too much of a difference early as a few shots are being traded over at A-halls.
Great distraction there by Willie. Mukhang they have no idea about where Savvy is with that stinger. Great shot there. Nabulaga ni Savvy, kaso no! Kimba is able to outplay them both. Double peek pa, but he was there. Great surprise kill there by Prophecy onto the rotating Vintage. Now they're getting pincered. They know someone's in CT trying to flank them. They have to take this very, very carefully. Kima again, great shot. Oh, Typhoid does get the kill onto the flanking Prophecy, but he's up to 30 HP. That has to be a very, very difficult take, to say at least. Mukhang makakatago si Kima dito sa recon dart. He will be able to get this surprise kill if they don't peek that cheeky little corner there. Great smoke there to try and naparanoia si Kima. Mukhang walang pakialam sa paranoia si Kima there. Gets the quick double kill despite being 16 HP.
The first person to score a frag right there. Let's check out this replay if that's sick. Sprayed down by Kaimas. The pair of subs dropped down from heaven. Beautiful lineup for him right there. But yeah, a very, very strong round for the Valiant Archangels there. Telling Virtus Arcos, you know what? You win one round back, we'll win another round in our favor, as this forces the Arcos team to go into a save for the next round, pushing up the Willy.
Almost got the double kill there with those two right clicks. Terabyte dropped dangerously low, forced to use his molly to try and heal up. Savvy 8K dashes away to safety. He's trying to try and get a little bit more damage onto other members. Ultimate has been used. That neural net provides key information for this Valiant Archangels team. Ito na naman, Savvy's trying to get some sort of damage there in the A main area. Mukhang Prophecy again lurking there in that mid and is able to get that kill. Savvy! Great headshot on Terabyte, but Yeldak is there to frag for his teammate.
Spike planted.
Up to Typhoid. Half buy, half shields with a stinger in hand. Not impossible. It's a 1v3. He does get the kill onto Prophecy. Narinig niya yung tripwire. He knows Prophecy is watching him there. Great shot, but no. Prophecy he just has the better gun and gets the headshot on the Typhoid.
Well, for HP, gun diff right there. Good damage done though by Virtus Arcos. Not significant damage just yet, as we see a decent bank being built up by the Valiant Archangels. 3 ultimates up also for there, and we do have that Run It Back and Blade Storm plus that Omen ult, but we do have the Lockdown plus Hunter's Fury combination in the Virtus Arcos side here. Everyone is on rifles, everyone is on full armor. This should be a very, very explosive round.
If we just see one of these ultimates used, they're gonna use their other ultimates to respond. You know, ayan na nga, Willy is ready to drop down that lockdown as soon as he gets any information that they're in the B site. Drone has been used there. Mukhang na-clear niya yung site. He's able to call the AOK in the site. However, hindi niya na-check yung back site. Prophecy, again, lurking in the mid area, trying to get some information, trying to get some picks early on for this team. Let's see how they're gonna do this. Cyber Cage used in the mid to prevent any sort of push. If you just make one mistake there and they hear you, they are gonna spray you through that smoke. Looks like Terabyte will be using that ultimate to try and get away. Sausage just get the kill onto Vindic, but there is Prophecy for the refrag. Savvy heard where his ultimate has him coming back. And mukhang no ultimates on the side of Valiant Archangels. The Elodux lurking there with the rest of his team in the A short area.
30
Looks like it's
seconds
still
left.
a 4v5, not 4v3 rather. And this isn't gonna be impossible. Mukhang they're gonna be able to secure the site. I may stand corrected there. Nope, never mind. They do get free sight. No, that is a Hunter's Fury. They do get the spike planted. Great shot by Prophecy, but there is Typhoid with that ultimate getting the kill onto Kayama. Now it's a 2v2. Willy with that Phantom, and the lockdown is ready for the retake. But Yellow Duck, great flank onto Willy, and there we have it. 1-5 favoring this Valiant Archangels team.
Here we go. This is what I've been talking about. Valiant Archangels coming on fire here. Vindic with a slow start, but all the rest of his teammates seem to be having a mayday right here. Virtus Arcos off to a slow start. On the other hand, all 5 of them having one round to their name, but 1-5 is the scoreline. Lockdown as well. not really finding full use of that ultimate right there. I like the defense, however, of Viridius Arcos. I like what they're doing, this sort of zone defense. No, they're leaning towards one side heavily. Yeah, Willy with that. Ooh, what was that?
With the collateral sheriff kill. Oh my lord. Two birds, one bullet. And they indeed regret that double peak there. Oh no, Savvy, 26 HP. That's super, super dangerous what you're doing there, buddy. Will he fall though? Mukhang hindi naman siya matatamaan. Vintage on the other side of the map gets that quick one tap onto Prophecy. Now it's 3v2. And yung eco biglang gumana for this Viridius Arcus team. Vindic is pushing up with the other ducks there in the mid area. Let's see if they're gonna opt for the save. But it's still a 3v2. They still have some advantage in terms of guns. And looks like they're gonna be favoring this A short area. Vintage still stuck with that sheriff in hand, but that is what got him the kill. So you know what? Let's not complain about that. You know, Vintage uses his stun to try and stun the mid area. However, muang ring around the rosy, no? Looks like this Arcus pushes out of the A site, and now Valiant Archangels are able to get inside. Muang they left it for no reason. I'm surprised they left it talaga. The Ducks pushing up.
Oh.
Ooh, dropped to 15 HP. I thought he was gonna get a cheeky headshot there with his knives, with his blade storm. But now Vintage pushing up. Oh, Vindic and the Ducks get the kill on each, and Savvy left all alone with less than 20 HP. Vindic there to clean them up. 1-6 for Zerg. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I am actually surprised here, but it's feeling great, right? I mean, HAU, definitely, if you're a HAU supporter, it's feeling great. These guys, they are the giant slayers. Basically, I think they at this point in time, they've somewhat come to deserve that title. No, HAU really coming online here in the first half of this series, and it is actually going to be a tactical pause to be called out by Viridius Arcos. I don't think they want any more separation, any much more than this. 1-6, that's pretty big. 5 rounds, five round difference. That's very significant for a semifinals match, and I think they kind of have to switch it up right here. Not yet seeing any cheesy 2 or 3 man pushes in one side of the map, no, for them. Just some heavy leaning, and some default. So maybe they might whip up something like that during this round. We'll have to see.
Yeah, we also see Savvy there. I believe he picked up an operator. So that's gonna be the first operator of this match. And mukhang that's gonna be the catalyst for this DLSU change. You know, baka that's the one gun they needed to swing this game around, because 1-6 anymore. If they lose even one more round, they're for sure gonna be at a deficit come halftime. At least kung na 6-6 nila, diba, it's a little bit more easier for them, right? For them to be able to catch up. If they even things out 6-6 in the half, and it looks like however, you know, this is a defender-sided map. For some this is an attacker-sided map. It depends on how well you play your angles, how creative you are in using your different utility. But again, in the end, I just hope that British Artists make this a little bit more closer, especially with how scary this Valiant Archangels team is playing. You know, tama ang sinabi mo kanina na they are 5-man strong. They are literally just balling out for themselves, you know. Hindi sila reliant on one hard carry. They're all doing their best to carry on their own.
Definitely, truly, what you said right there holds true. As we just finished coming off from Prophecy, just checking himself out, but I didn't like what he was doing before that, throwing away those classics. Think of the manufacturers wasting resources. But but yeah, here we are. Game has resumed mid control. Oh, look at this.
Savvy
Is
8K very pushed up there in the mid area. That's dangerous. Susage, oh, great fake by Susage there. He's trying to make them think he went up on the box. And we'll see how that's gonna work for him. If he does get spotted by at least one member there, the element of surprise is for naught.
and slowly but surely, it may well be an A hit right here. And British Arco's not yet sure of what the call is for Valiant Archangels, but definitely this tactical pause they had would definitely come into play as the Killjoy has stationed actually two utility pieces over at mid. Let's see if they can find an opening pick. Just still none.
Ooh, Savvy, I thought you were gonna peek there. Looks like they are able to get info that he is indeed in heaven.
30 seconds
Susage,
left.
does expect Kaima there, is able to get the headshot on him, but now it's a 4v4, make that a 4v3. Yellow Ducks does get the kill onto Willie, but Savvy AK still has that up Terabyte trying to secure that hill area while Yellow Ducks is making sure that tree is unclaimable. Vindic almost got headshotted there by Savvy. Great timing there, no, sa kanyang pag-duck nun. And it looks like he will be able to escape. Nope, great headshot by Savvy there. Through the wall, through that little corner there. They're trying to smoke off heaven. And now we see Savvy pushing up. Looks like Typhoid jumps down. Savvy AK does get the kill on Terabyte. But the two lurkers are there. Savvy 8K, great phantom shots from onto the Yellow Ducks. No more time. Nasa heaven si Prophecy. And he does get the drop onto Savvy 8K with less than 4 HP. 1-7. Looks like the timeout didn't do much for them, sadly.
Yeah, and the counterpoint to that, Valiant Archangels, they are holding so strong. And it looks like we are so far seeing the better halves of themselves in this first game versus Bridas Arcos. However, we did see LG Esports likewise with their rivals. DLSU did not really perform that strongly in the first game. Baka nag-warm up lang sila, we'll have to see.
That's true, that's true. Nothing's impossible. This is a best of 3. You learn your strats. Looks like Savvy does get the kill onto both Terabyte and Kaima there. Typhoid, mukhang mag-isa siya din in that corner. Baka ma-shock dart pa siya ng hindi oras. We'll see how this plays out. He's gonna try and jump in. No Vindict is left there to secure that kill. Susage. Oh, that crosshair was on his head but hindi siya nakapag-trigger. And there we go. 1-8. This is scary because everyone is playing their hearts out in the side of HAU's Valiant Archangels.
Yes, and this is, I'm pretty sure this is what Veritas Arcos was afraid of, no? That they would go against this version of Valiant Archangels, the version that took down FIT in the quarterfinals. And right now, though, again, rifles have been bought. No key ultimates are up though, aside from that Blade Storm for Raiders Arcos. Meanwhile, Archangels have that Hunter's Fury and that key ultimate, Run It Back. That's one of the reasons why players, pick up that Phoenix. So Run It Back has such a high potential across all elos, not just competitive. As Vintage finds the body of Prophecy right there.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Right, and it seems like now, there we go.
There we go. Yeah, like you said kanina, no, Vindict does get the kill there. And Run It Back has been used to try and secure that site. However, Savvy AK and Vintage are holding that ace site by themselves. Mukhang they weren't able to transition there. It was pretty surprising, but finally, there we go. Veritas Arcus catches a break. It's now 8-2, 2 rounds left in this first half. They are doing their best to try and even this up to 8-4 to try and reduce that lead, that advantage from HAU.
Yes, 2-8, 8-4 is definitely the goal for Veritas Arcos. And it's not like the bank of Valiant Archangels is super duper significant. The Savvy's pushing up. Oh man, what a beast.
Great shot there. Ganda nung dash in niya dun. Try and surprise them. and he is able to punish their Willy is also there to help them out in the aggression,
Wow,
and
okay.
Typhoid also there. Nagulat ako sa aggression ng
Last round
Veritas
in the
Arcus team na
half.
to. But they've thrown caution to the wind and they're just ready to just push it in.
My thanks.
It seems like this may be key for Viridus Arcos. Nakita nila, guys. I think we should have done this like, 5 rounds ago? This aggression, It's so quick, these rounds. The past 2 rounds, no? Let's see what they will do. This time around, Savi does have that operator. Can afford to actually play it a bit aggressive here. In A, will he be able to find someone? Oh!
There we go. Finally, that op is doing its work. Savi though is ready with the Blade Storm. They can't rush him even if they wanted to. He does get tagged by the bolt. Now he's gonna get shot with that Hunter's Fury. Nope, he dodges everything like a ninja. Oh, what a jumping headshot by Deredax onto Savi 8K. Now it's a 4v3. Blade Storm is still active for Mr. Deredax right there. Will he be able to pull this out? Ultimate has been used by Killjoy there. Willy drops the lockdown and they are not afraid. They're looking at the floor. They are getting tagged by the recon bolt. There we go. Natag pa rin siya underneath. Vintage, good headshot there. Ultimate has been used by this Breach, Rolling Thunder. Vindic there with the shock dart. I'm surprised if they're gonna try and contest this. Diffuse, nope. That's 2 people peeking you. There's no way you're gonna stop the diffuse there. And it's now 4-8. Like we said kanina, no? Medyo nagigising na tong Viridus Arcus.
Yes, definitely they are awake, and what a time to come online. Second half ng game na to, coming into that. Actually, I think it's such a great timing for Viridus Arcus. Now they are on the offensive side. It's like it's a good momentum carryover, I would say, on the defense side, transitioning over to the attacker side. So let's see if that will actually carry over. No, that aggressive mindset, that assertive mindset. And let's see if they can actually find the duels for themselves, no, that benefit them. Valiant Archangels, though, looking to stay and hold their ground as a fort, continue to ramp up that momentum in terms of lead. Can they win out this pistol round and continue their advantage? Terabyte looks to start it off.
Great kill by Terabyte. They're using that molly. Mukhang maraming natamaan si Vindic there with that shock dart because nakakill pa talaga, no, si Terabyte with that molly. Kahit ako nagulat ako doon, napatingin na ako kung ano talaga nangyari. Deredax does get tagged by the shock dart. Isang 1 HP lang naman ang bawas. That's still a 3v4. Typhoid, great right click onto Prophecy's head there. Susage holding onto that area there. And never mind. Great retake by Deredax and Terabyte there. Deredax gets the 3K off of that stairs play. No? He was playing a little bit back, and when he pushed in, looks like they were too focused on that speed walk area. He got the drop on them, no?
Yeah, definitely. And really good patience, composure from Valiant Archangels to recognize that as well. It really shows that they are very focused in this match. And that round was very well deserved by them. Oh, Vindic, I see, has picked up this wall-penetrating gun. And he will be stationed over at B like a good Sova should. That's the usual case. We have to see though, right now it is a triple stack over at A, and mukhang hindi to I don't think this will translate well. Yellow Ducks pushing up.
Deredax does get the drop onto Willy there, but Savi running into the site. No dash needed with that frenzy. Ganun siya ka-aggro, ganun siya ka-ready. Just get in the site. Now they're gonna have to play this 4v4 retake. Blade Storm is available, right? Yes, there it is. Blade Storm has been activated by Deredax there, and it looks like they're gonna have to play this ever so carefully. What a stun there, delaying Deredax from that CT area. Savi 8K pushing into the smoke. He's gonna get the drop onto someone there. No, Deredax, great kill, but Susage is there for the refrag with that short. Now it's a 2v1. Mag-isa na lang po ngayon si Mr. Typhoid with 2 people in that site. Nag-defuse. He gets double peeked. Oh no, he tried, and now it's 4-10. 3 more points for the Valiant Archangels, and they are gonna secure game one. Will we see that though? It's 4-10. It's not impossible.
Yeah, not impossible, and the reverse also isn't impossible. We have to still see because I think that Virtus Arco still has two full buy rounds in themselves here. They can afford to do so. This is their first try, basically, and it's gonna be hard if they don't win
Keep it
this
cool.
round. No
Time to
ultimates
survive.
on their side as well. So we kinda need to be very wary here if we're Virtus Arcos.
Placing swarm grenade.
Na- I really want to see a clean
Deploy
execute. We
drone.
haven't seen one thus far. Savvy though.
Savvy,
That's
great
good. That's
kill.
good. Yeah.
Yep, great kill there onto by Savvy dun sa mid area. Now they get that pick. Now they have the man advantage. They can play this a little bit more aggressively. They know they're a man down. Susage trying to secure that B main area to see if someone's gonna over rotate. Gonna try to go for the flank. Guys, natatawa na lang ako kasi British are kasi securing the site and they do not have the spike. There we go, Kaima there. Great shot onto Vintage, but Savi's there for the refrag. Typhoon also there to protect his boy Savi. Savi finally is able to get into the site again, and now it's all up to Vindict. Aries in hand with 2 shock darts. We'll see if he's gonna be able to pull this out. It's a 1v4, so that's hella scary for him. Let's see if he's gonna be able to do anything and try and do some economic damage. Hopefully, he pulls one out, but it looks like he's not gonna be opting for any retake attempts, any defuse attempts. He's just gonna play for exits. Hopefully, let's see. Let's see.
Yep. Just biding his time, looking to see if he can find those exits. Like you said, I don't know where he is, but I think it's gonna be quite clean from him. Oh, he spots one person, the name of the the turret, and that's not really gonna do much in terms of making a mark on the economy with this Arcos. Oh, there's gonna be a Vindict with a spray down on that Ares. Nasty.
Great shot there, though it does some sort of economic damage there. But it's now 5-10. Virtus Arcos finally score a point on the attacking side. At least they are just 1 point. That's 1 point less from from the lead they have to overcome. So we'll see how this works. Mukhang HAU is also opting for a save, except for Vindic, who was able to save that great Aries.
Step by step here with this Arcos round by round. They have to take it slowly but steadily. They are capable of this, as we know, being a top seeded team coming into the possible finals of UAC. Double push though coming out here in B halls. Susage, he's gonna see one person.
Unimportant.
Great patience there, waiting for that ultimate orb to start. Pag narinig mo kasi na someone's tapping it, more often than not, they're still gonna be there by the time you peek it. And looks like he just got a little bit too excited there. Prophecy with that sheriff, he's gonna try and control that 3 area. Does get spotted by the dart. No, never mind. But Savi also gets the kill onto Kaima there. Siya pala yung natag ng dart, not Mr. Cypher right there. Vindic, will he get the kills though? He does get people ping there. What a shot onto Savi through the floor. Delodax does pick up a stinger with a shorty in hand. Those 2 weapons are pretty deadly up close, so we'll see how this goes. Vintage is also there in the site. Will stop the people in Jenny from pushing. No, Delodax is also there, but they are all down to less than 10 HP. What a flank there by Delodax. He catches Willie by surprise. He catches Willie again, reloading. Delodax,
Wow.
great shift onto that Phantom. Will he get the defuse off? I think he has a lot of time left. Yep, definitely he's gonna get 11th point. And that's a thrifty win for the Valiant Archangels.
Yo, Yellow Ducks. This Jet player is coming online. 21 kills, 21 frags to his name right now. Topping the charts here for all of the players right now in this Ascent map. No, really coming alive in this second half. Also on top of the first half, too, he played really well in the defense. Valiant Archangels right now have the momentum on their side, but Virtus Arcos, they are deciding to actually go for that full buy. It's now or never. Let's not play for the draw. We win now or we don't.
Yep, definitely. It looks like they're going for this risky buy. No, if they do lose this round, they are gonna be in one tight spot when it comes to match point. And once you got to match point, just one mistake can cost you the game and can consequently cost you the series. So there we see the Yellow Ducks with the op. He's not taking anything for granted. Looks like they're gonna be pushing into B. Vindic is getting ready with that. Odin, just one dart will immediately tell you the difference, spell you the difference. Oh, well, doesn't matter. Savvy 8K, great shot there onto him, but mukhang na-refrag ni Typhoid si Savvy, no? Good shot onto that operator. Now they are a little bit less oppressed thanks to dealing with that operator. Kaima and the rest of his teammates are gonna be going for the retake. This is a 4v3. Hunter's Fury is active. And it looks like Into the Shadows has been used to reposition. Nope, he just used it for intel. And they'll see how this works out for him. Kaima, Terabyte, and the Cypher, they're gonna be slowly pushing in. Terabyte trying to secure that B main because he has a feeling someone's there. Vintage, great shot there. Kaima's clutching it for his team. Shock dart into the backside. Shock dart, he narrowly gets tagged by the shock dart. This angle is a little bit cheeky though. He has to push up. And great timing there by Typhoid there. Ganda nun. Very smart. That death was worth it. It prevented them from getting match point. And at the same time, it stopped their economy. Kahit wala silang barrel, the other enemy team, HAU, doesn't also have money.
That's true. Thing is, though, Virtus Arcos won't be able to go for a really strong buy for themselves here as they lost all their players in that post-plant defense. But the good news is the game is not yet over. Their investment, like you said, has paid off. And now they have 3 key ultimates. Save for that lockdown. Yellow Ducks! Oh, pays for his sins.
Looks like he gets a little bit too aggressive there. He got punished. He peaked 3 people there with his ultimate. He thought he could be cheeky with it. It looks like Kaimo wasn't able to flash them fast enough, and looks hindi sila na blind in time for the Yellow Ducks to try and surprise them, no? Typhoid, great shout out to Prophecy. He does ping the gun there. Looks like Savvy prefers to have his teammates have the gun because he's fine with his Blade Storm ready. Kaimo though, with that frenzy, door has been closed. They have to push somewhere else. And they are pushing somewhere else. The far end of the map. It looks like they're gonna be going to this B site. They will be securing this. While the other members of Valiant Archangels will probably opt for the save. Or at least go for exit frags.
Yep, definitely. Time is not on their side though, Valiant Archangels. Also, that HP bar is so low on Kaima. This is very, very difficult to pull off this retake. And I don't think they will. I think they're just trying to secure more weapons to save. Yes, and they will be approaching very closely one of the players of Virtus Arcos. Typhoid. Look left. Look left.
Looks like they're not gonna go for this. This is gonna go for the exit frags. Great kill by Terabyte on the Susage. Oh, now it's a 1v1. Wala nang time, but it doesn't matter. They did the economic damage, and that's it. Worth it na yun on the side of Valiant Archangels. They got a gun, and they got to at least ruin the economy of some members of Virtus Arcos.
Yeah, definitely. One of the members will definitely not be able to go for full armor. No, looks like it's actually 2 members. So I believe, yes, that is definitely worth it. Now, Hunter's Fury available for both sides. That run it back is gonna play and come in clutch for Valiant Archangels once they decide to use that for their take. And looks like it... Oh, I mean, my bad, for their defense rather. And Veritas Arcos looks like they are posturing here over at A site. One player is holding, anchoring. Rolling Thunder coming out.
Yep, there we go. Rolling Thunder has been used. Great shot by Kaima onto Savvy 8K. He does get the drop on him after he gets the dash. Now it's a 5v3. Great shots by Prophecy. Accurate Hunter's Fury by Vindic. And Prophecy is able to call out where exactly Susage is. Now he tries to teleport in place. He tries to fool them into thinking where he is. Kaso Terabyte isn't falling for it. No one's gonna fall for it. And that's match point for Valiant Archangels.
Match point. Dun, Veritas Arcos. Mukhang they are following in the footsteps of their brothers in rivalry LG Esports. This is looking bleak. They won't be able to afford. They'll be only able to afford one rifle with half armor here. I'm not sure if they're gonna go do that. I think yes, they will. Savvy leading the charge, though. With that stinger, we have two stingers, one sheriff, one Ares, and one rifle. Their last chance to make a statement here in game one, keep their hopes and dreams alive in terms of securing an advantage for themselves in this best of three series. Valiant Archangels, however, having something else to say. They are looking to hold strong. Mukhang nabasa nila yung rotation, pero wala pa namang commit from Veritas Arcos right here.
Ultimate has been used by Kaima to secure some information. He does spot Willie there in that A main area. Now he knows where they are. Tapos alam pa niyang nabaril siya from the left. So he knows someone's in A main as well. Now it looks like the entire team of HAU rotating to that A site. Mukhang they're being careful on who is doing what. They're not being too aggressive. But meanwhile, Susage lurking into that B area. Mukhang he has called for a full rotate. Vindic there all alone. He's about to be joined by Savvy 8K, but in a bit, they're gonna ready to storm this site. Flash, we heard the flash with you. Savvy uses his dash, but Susage peeks into both Yellow Ducks and Vindic, which only makes it 10 times harder to try and even get in that site. Lockdown has been initiated. Good flash. Savvy 8K is able to try and pre-fire him through that corner. Typhoid, good ultimate. Ganda ng dart, does get some info. Prophecy though, this is still a 4v3. They do have the man advantage. You see Terabyte activating his run it back. Ultimate, nag-teleport si Vintage. Ay, si Kaima paharap kay Vintage. It looks like Vindic is gonna be left all alone in sight while his teammate will be supporting him. Willie gets the headshot onto Vindic. Terabyte, great headshot onto Vintage. Now that Molly, will he be able to get? No, Typhoid with that Ares, and looks like Veritas Arcos got some
staying alive.
That's true. That's the only way to describe how they're playing right now. They are staying alive in this game. Now they have enough money to get at least either a rifle and half shields or a submachine gun and full bot armor. So we'll see how that goes. It looks like Prophecy Terabyte is gonna offer that Bucky, and they're gonna go for a somewhat half full save buy. Ewan ko, the guns and the buys are split across the members. Some have shotguns, some have rifles. Vindic pushing up with that Vandal, spot Susage lurking down there. Paranoia has been used. That's a key util that's been burned. So we'll see how this is gonna work out.
And it looks like it's gonna be a peaceful. It's like the calm before the storm right now. Both teams are trying to find things out for themselves. Mid is quite open for the taking, but Veritas Arcos do not know that. That's the thing. So looks like Veritas Arcos just trying to slowly set up for a slow take here, popping the owl drone, trying to see if any intel can be gained. Spots one over a 3. Let's see if a duel occurs here. A side is gonna get hit soon.
Yep, definitely. You're getting ready to push into that A side. Good damage there from that Bucky, but Savvy 8K, a great shots onto that team.
30 seconds
Now
left.
it's 5v3, isa lang yung low, so they are fine in terms of numbers and HP. Let's see how this is gonna work out for them. 17 HP for Savi. Literal, isang pitik na lang. And he's done so. But we're gonna see how this is gonna go. We see that dart by Vindict. Good god dart on seeing the entire site. Wow, good timing from popping out of that flash by Vindict. Nawala yung flash perfectly. And it looks like it's a 3v3 retake. Susage, great Buckies. What a Bucky shot by Susage! And now it's 1v1. That Bucky will do wonders. Oh, what a shock dart by Vindict! And that seals the game! That's it. Valiant Archangel secured game 1 with that dart. And it looks like Ferzerk muted himself by out of excitement there.
Yeah, man, I think this is one of the scenarios where we can say arrows are better than guns, definitely. And at least in that scenario, wow, Valiant Archangels looks like the versions of themselves that they brought with them in this semifinal series is that top performing caliber level, no? And Viridius Arcos looks like as the FIT squad experienced it, it's now their turn to feel what they felt like. And just everyone again, right, as you've seen all of the players of Valiant Archangels doing their jobs right there. And that last play from that Sova, oh my gosh, that was just a beautiful 4K round to win that first game.
Susage did well with that Bucky. He was trying to clutch it. I was so excited for him, but Vindic really good presence of mind there to just uses that dart to clear that angle just in case he was in the smoke. Lugi talaga siya in close ranges against the Bucky. So you know what? He just threw that dart out there and luckily tinamaan siya doon tinamaan si Susage and they're able to secure that win. However, game's not over, series isn't over. Valiant Archangels pick up the win over Viridius Arcos. Will they? Now, we're gonna see Viridius Arcos. Sila naman yung backs are against the wall. They are down. One mistake and they are gone. They're not heading to the finals. Better luck next time. So guys, stay tuned for game 2. We'll see you guys after the break.
Dear Mother, Light of the Home.
Dad?
Hey, baby! Greetings, Professor Rodolfo.
May I be absolved
From
Math Club tomorrow.
Nag-Globe Virtual Hangouts kasi.
Go and hang out from wherever you are. Just open the Globe One app, choose an event, and click join.
Watch concerts online!
dance together!
We can do quiz nights.
Yo, let's go! If you allow me,
I promise.
To make it up to you.
And repay your kindness tenfold? Truly, your favorite child.
I love you, Dad.
Mimi.
please, babe.
Thank you, sir.
Enjoy your fave events with Globe Prepaid Virtual Hangouts. All together now.
Yes!
Just to be close to you. Climbing my window, your hands in my hair. Parents liquor, you stole dirty clothes everywhere. through me. Don't wanna stop, we can both sleep when we die. But tonight, climb in my window, your hands in my hair, parents liquor, you stole dirty clothes everywhere. It might be stupid, but we don't care. I get caught with you anywhere. Climb in my window, your hands in my hair, parents liquor, you stole dirty clothes everywhere. It might be stupid, but we don't care. I get caught with you anywhere. I wanna wake and your kisses like caffeine. I pour you in and I feel you flow through me. Don't wanna stop, we can both sleep when we die. But tonight,
I feel you deep within my bones, and now I'm wandering these places alone. I'm still trying to heal from every scar. I had to leave you behind, just like my heart.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, in our wonderful Twitch chat. Welcome to AcadArena's University Alliance Cup semifinals best of 3 series. Earlier, we saw Viridis Arcos go up against Valiant Archangels, and to clinch the first game is none other than our Valiant Archangels. My name is Yusuke, and I have here with me Berserk, and we are now going on to game 2 of our semifinal series. So for this map, DLSU has selected Bind.
So, Bind is gonna be very interesting. The Violent Archangels has been known to perform really well on Bind themselves. So, tingnan natin kung ano maging performance nila, and I think it would be reasonable to expect that their performance will be just as good, if not better than their first game. Seems like nag-level up talaga yung Violent Archangels and their performance during the quarterfinals against FIT. It was definitely not a fluke. So, Viridis Arcos, hopefully they can find it in themselves to bring out the best in their players themselves and show Valiant Archangels na not only can you do it, pero kami rin, kaya namin tong gawin, and prove to their brothers waiting there in the finals na, hey, we're coming for you as well. So just sit back there. Pero tingnan natin, cause man, it's gonna be hard. Valiant Archangels umapoy so far, momentum is on their side.
Tama. And we do have a lot of people in the comments ngayon. Sobrang mainit na nga yung laban. Tapos mainit na rin ng chat box na sobrang excited na rin ng ating viewers para sa laban na ito. And as you said, we do have LG Esports waiting at the finish line. So this will definitely be a very, very interesting battle between Viridis Arcos and Valiant Archangels. Whoever comes out on top, we will definitely expect a wonderful matchup for our finals. But before we do head over to our match, lest we forget our wonderful virtual hangouts chat rally. Now, Globe prepaid virtual hangouts will be dropping 750 Valorant points per fan. All you have to do is type hashtag Globe prepaid virtual hangouts and the team of your choice. So for this matchup, we have hashtag HAU win And I believe we have hashtag DLSU win for
Yes.
this matchup. So again, ladies and gentlemen, do not forget to put down your hashtags before round 1 ends, and a winner will be selected for those who cheered for the winning team. And here we are at our character selection screen.
Here we are, and I'm excited to see the Phoenix. But oh, it seems like yeah. So Terabyte, come on, bring it out. You played the Phoenix really well, naman, and the Breach has been a popular pick throughout the semifinals so far. Bind that can definitely do a lot of work, especially over at U-Haul to a main area. So let's see. It does get locked in. So this is the actual setup for how they are rocking that double duelist in the form of Phoenix and Jet, the textbook Omen for the smokes, and Paranoia Breach as well for that utility and that defensive skill set from Prophecy on that Cypher, Veritas Arcos. On the other hand, they are rocking the same comp save for that Raze as well as that Sova. So a bit more utility in terms of the duel. This because of that boombot. But still, that's the blind lacking. No, Phoenix has the blind while the Raze does not. And Sova, syempre, information rin yan. It's gonna be key as we load into this second game. Veritas Arcos are on the back seat right now versus HAU's Valiant Archangels. Let's see if they can pull it through and find that grit necessary to take one game back. One game at a time tayo, one round at a time as they start out actually this time around on the attacker's side.
This would be very interesting. We do see our lineup for Veritas Arcers. We have Susage, Willy, Vintage, Stabby, and Typhoid here. And on the side of Valiant Archangels, we have the same lineup, except I believe we have a substitution. Kaima is out, and DOS has been subbed in. And now back into the action, Veritas Arcers. Looking like they will be pushing on to B side here. And not much action going on the farther side, but oh my gosh, a quick peek from Terabyte cancels out Willy in showers. In the snap of the fingers, they are one member down. My goodness. And they do have some information here now on the side of the defenders that Veritas Arcos is gunning in for B with the unfortunate disadvantage of losing Willy as their lurker there. But right now, pushing forward, we do have Veritas Arcos. Typhoid on that race goes for the satchel. Almost gets a kill there though. On the defender side, Omen very low on health, and Typhoid manages to spot Vindic there. Back-to-back kills. Another kill for Typhoid on that, and two members left on the side of Valiant Archangels. The spike has indeed been planted. Dilodax right now, just zooming through Elbow and Terabyte. Throwing a little bit of hot hands there behind the 10 cat. Ooh, Typhoid. Trigger control indeed. A little bit of a what's up, and then just bounces out of view. And Terabyte right now on the side, and we have Dilodax going for the deep use here. Veritas Arcos has to move Brown, and they do indeed. My gosh, I think that was a really good play on the side of Typhoid Berserk. It didn't really go for the kills on that, didn't expose his location, instead translated that to his teammates and told them that, oh, there are two members, they are there. So they secured the slot instead of focusing on Hookah.
Yes, I agree with you. Definitely a good control play for Typhoid there. Play of patience, proving that his composure is still intact coming into this game, and that round very well deserved. 3 kills to his team. The sole person to rock that stinger over that Spectre. Does that tell me that he wants to save for an up? Possibly later on. I'm not really sure, but right now, they are posturing to slowly take control over the Lynx heading to B side. And medyo mahaba tong Okay.
Oo nga eh. And yun na nga, na Xavi gets the pick there, and Willy gets the revenge kill on Terabyte in showers, and full roster pa rin sa side ng Veritas Arcos. Sa ngayon, mukhang pupunta na sila sa A side as opposed to B side earlier, and Typhoid gets the kill on Vindic as he was about to rotate to the other side. And my gosh, very interesting strategy they have put here. Iniwan na lang nila si Dos Saire over there in B. And Willie looking to anticipate Dilodax here gets the proper peek on that wonderful crosshair placement. And Dilodax goes down, Dos left all by himself there. Just being very careful right now, not trying to go through spawn. I believe he has a general idea na naghihintay na lang ang Viridis Arcos na umexit siya doon. But it looks like they will be opting for a secure slot here. Ayaw nila i-push forth kay Dos. And let's see, maybe Dos is going to get a kill here. Really be careful. Right in front of you, turns over, gets the kill there with an inch of health left over. And again, another wonderful round on the side of Viridis Arcos on that play. And enough for Zerk. Dun sa B, but they decided to switch off.
Oh, wait, I think we have a bit of technical difficulties on the side of Uskill. Let me take over for now. And yeah, that round was definitely pretty clean from the side of Viridis Arcos. I believe that this definitely will be a very explosive round. Instead, cause full rifle by na nandito si HAU as Dilodax is in position to get that opening kill against Typhoid, a key player so far in the first 2 rounds as they make their way into A side. Smokes all over the place. And Savvy finds a return kill onto Vindic over here stationed by that Cubby. Terabyte though trades with Willie 3 versus 3 right now as the spike is being planted. Dilodax is still here on the site trying to see if he can spot anyone. Savvy right now is in position waiting for the jet. Oh, Dilodax comes out on top there, finding the head and a second head on to Vintage right now. 1v3 situation. Willie finds 1 kill. Can he find 2? He still has HP, but the time he finds 1. Oh, the sole player of HAU very far from the bomb. Willie making his way over at U-Haul. Oh, nice! Dilodax just coming out clutch right there. Does he have enough time for the defuse? Just so. Wow, that run from Dilodax really coming alive. 4 kills to his team and 4 HP left. Oh my gosh. Let's give some time for my partner Yusuke to get back and let me take over for it. Now 2-1 is the score line. And it seems that HAU has found their groove. Just solely from Dilodax over here, very impressive. But Viridis Arcos still has rifles in hand. Full buy from them, seemingly unfazed. Let's see what sort of attack they will plan right now. You scare you back?
Apologies for Zerk. It seems my PC has overheated from this intense battle. I duly apologize, but now we are back into the action business at hand. And Typhoid right now looking for a cheeky peek here during Puka. Always a tricky spot there, trying to get someone hiding onto that box of prophecy right now. Trying to get some information. Oh my goodness, Typhoid with the perfect angle on him though. And right now, Savvy, another kill there on Dos. And my gosh, another member here, Dilodax stuck in elbow while his 2 other teammates are closing in on B side and trying to gain an advantage here. Oh my goodness, but Savvy spots him right there. Sobrang sakto ang positioning niya. And Vindic going for the fault line right now, trying to get some information. But ito talaga yung mahirap sabayin kapag galing kayo sa spawn side kasi they can easily trap you there through elbow. So mukhang nakita na ng side ng Viridis Arcos kung nasaan na ang Valiant Archangel. So, sobrang sakto pa. And right now, Terabyte trying to get that curveball. Hindi sila nagpapatalo. They are still trying to gun for this. But oh my gosh, Typhoid, another kill. Mukhang na-block niya yung view ng curveball sa tin can. Sobrang sakto talaga yung positioning niya doon. And it seems that Vindic will be retreating for now, trying to save some cash for their economy, you know. Very risky sa ngayon kung na-wash out yung buong team kasi the whole, you know, what the economy system that they did right now on the side of Riot, it really pains them, especially in competitive for Zerk. And that was an interesting push on the side of Viridis, you know, the way they executed it.
Yeah, definitely. And heading their push, Typhoid and Willie right now, 6 kills apiece. Typhoid again, Typhoid is a sub and he's performing pristinely so far in this second game. Looks like this Viridius Arcos squad has something other than giving up to say, you know? It parang ibang version to ng Viridius Arcos, the version that we've always known them to be. Bladestorm getting popped by Dilodax, and I feel like this is a great start, definitely. Oh, wow.
Oh
great
my
start
goodness. Nakuha pa siya
I
sa...
know exactly
Oh
where
my gosh! Back-to-back kills na lang sa side ng Viridius Arcus. Dalawa na lang ang natitira sa side ng Valiant Archangels and Viridius Arcus. Right now, the spike is still on their side and not planted yet. A minute left on the clock here. DOS naghihintay. Just so patiently under hookah. And Vindict already in contact with some of the members here. Ooh, some warning shots, I believe, from Showers there. And Xavi just waiting for DOS, picks him off right at the perfect timing there. And Vindic trying to spot somebody, anybody at this point. It does get Willy on the play there. And they have information now. The recon bolt right now just trying to grab an instrument. Oh my goodness, just to add salt to injury. The owl drone manages to get him on that play. And right now Susek trying to hunt for his prey. Oh, sayang! Gets him though with the paranoia. My goodness, Vindic a little too late right now to defuse the spike, and Xavi finishes it off. My gosh. Good on the part of Vindic there. Manages to pick off 2 members on Viridius Arcus. At least. On that play.
Great play from Savvy at the end, though, knowing that that Vindic would go for that teleporter because he had no time left and get that gun save. Really held his ground there, winning that duel. But yeah, it was really, it's quite funny over there. Just Vintage using that owl drone just to tell Vindic, I know where you are. There's really not much you can do right now. No,
That's
pero,
parang mahirap talaga kapag by Cypher tsaka Sova, no? Na hindi ka talaga makakatakas. Parang dynamic duo talaga yung utilities nila in a way. And with that said, Dilodax gets picked off immediately through the owl drone, and right now Xavi just leading the charge. A couple of cloud bursts all over site here, and they are looking for an entry, but Prophecy cancels him out there, and you are not getting into this zone, and Terabyte gets Willy on that play as well. Viridius Arc is a little bit at a loss here. The spike though is all the way in, I believe, yes, it seems that they are opting to go through A, but Valiant Archangels, they do have information right now that Viridius Arcus has been through B and will now attempt to go through A. We have DOS waiting here in U-Hauls, sometimes called lamps, whatever you prefer. And at the moment, oh my gosh, it gets cancelled out by Susage, but back-to-back kills here on the side of Terabyte. Gets Vintage on that play. It is a 4v2 situation. Terabyte right now is on fire.
Left.
With that said, hot hands are being tossed right now onto default. And, oh, manages to spot Typhoid through the smoke. My gosh. And wonderful execution on the side of Valiant Archangels there. Just back-to-back kills on that play, and they just executed it well. You know, the placement that they had on their members just worked very well for them. Ready to anticipate. As I said.
yeah. Definitely B side defense, A side defense came in a pair for that round. Definitely. And Relax still has his hands on that operator, and looks like he will reposition himself over to A side, maybe to try and catch Viridius Arcus off guard, no? But looks like Viridius Arcus remain unfazed. They want to take control over this B side of the map, and they won't really face any resistance coming into Hookah and to Garden. So it's gonna come down to the executes right now.
Yep, and they are so reverently loyal to B side here. And we have Prophecy at a cheeky angle right now, while Viridius Arcus, we see the tailwind already. Oh no, but Xavi gets cancelled out. Prophecy with a perfect team, but unfortunately gets cancelled out by Susage on that play. Vindic gets Vintage. 2 kills for him. 3 kills for Vindic. This man is insane. And how do I describe that wonderful Reaver animation? That was great. Again, anticipate. Look at this. Another replay here. Prophecy tries to get the pick. Gets cancelled out. But we have a Vindict ladies and gentlemen, showed up to play, and there we go.
Vindic leading the charge this time around 3-4 is the scoreline. The economy of Viridis Arcos looks like it is still enough for another buy, and that they do. Okay, but still, game is close. Valiant Archangels managing to cut the string of round wins by Viridis Arcos. But someone over at Showers Bet just backs off so far.
My goodness, Dilodax here with a very cheeky angle on that operator. Prophecy playing a little bit aggressive. Nope, takes it back, just waiting in the corner for someone else to pass by. Ooh, but the Owl Drone gets stuck in the tripwire, I believe. And Dilodax with a battle against Willy here, against the Cyber Cages. And DOS right now trying to hold the hookah angle. Just making sure that Viridis Arcos does not make their way into sight. The spike is still stuck in Link though, not much action. Oh my gosh, Dilodax almost got the whiff on that, but unfortunately missed and goes for the tailwind. Goes out of danger. And Vindic right now going head to head, I believe, with Susage. Has to be careful. One of them will be popped off. Who will it be? Oh no! He looked at the wrong angle. Sayang. And Vindic gets a kill on that. Willy though with the Bulldog kill on Dilodax. Oh my gosh, sobrang sakto.
30 seconds left.
No! Double kills for both of these teams back to back. Seems Savvy right now and Vindic going at it. So let's see if Savvy can clutch this. Definitely not impossible. He does have his Blade Storm. Will he activate it on display? Terabyte, very careful. Not trying to make any weird movements. Sudden movements. DOS, okay. They have two angles covered right now, but at the moment, do you see what's happening right now? Savvy going behind these two players. Feeling ko nababaliw na ang side ng Valiant Archangels while Savvy is patiently waiting in hook and they have no idea. Gets the headshot on that play. Terabyte probably has no idea where that came from. My gosh, there he is. Oh! I take it back, ladies and gentlemen. Terabyte gets it, but is it too late? Gets the clutch on that play. Phenomenal indeed. For Zerg, sobrang ang ganda na ng play ni Savvy on that, but Terabyte's aim, wow. And looking back on this, 3-peat here from Vindic. Saktong-sakto ang flashpoint. There we go. Manages to hit both of these members on Viridis. Gets the kill and the spike drop at that.
Yeah, just a great, I would say, sequence of plays happening in that round from both teams. So really exciting so far. 4-4 is the scoreline right now. It's all tied up still early in the match though. We do not know who will come out on top in the first half. It's going to be a possible 8-4 scoreline, still possible 6-6 as well. It's going to be anywhere between those two extremes, somewhere along that spectrum. Viridis Arcos though, it seems like they've had enough of B. Let's go try A this time around. They have shower control so far, but DOS is boosted up here in a very cheeky spot. Let's see if we can find the kill from here.
Pushes the dark smoke right now through Showers. Viridis Arcos ready to go for the push. Oh my goodness! Almost finishes Vintage off. Sayang, hindi siya nakaiukat ng weapon on that play. Willy though gets DOS on that double kill for him. Gets Terabyte. Oh my goodness! Savvy gets a kill on Vintic and two members left aside ng Valiant Archangels. And we do see the neural thefts right now being utilized. And anticipation na lang. Ayun, the Strife Point gets a kill on Prophecy. Oh my goodness, Dilodax tries to save the operator but gets cancelled out. Bye. Chavis.
Yeah,
wonderful
that's
class.
it's a feels bad, man. Like you can't save it anymore. That operator, but yeah, the crucial kill there was definitely the kill that DOS wasn't able to follow through with, right? And that kind of opened up the showers area from being an entry point towards the A site control. But here we are. We still have a full buy from both teams. It's gonna be rifles all across except for that sole player on Valiant Archangels rocking that sheriff. Let's see if that gun can find a head this round and make full use of its value as we see a slow but steady push coming up into Hookah.
Sayang si Dos. Exposed on that play. Prophecy. Oh my gosh! Manages to turn around just on time. Damn, Typhoid said flights on that. And Terabyte right now, once again, going up against his arch nemesis, Willie, here in Showers. Let's see if he can get the beat. Oh my gosh! And this round goes to Terabyte on that play. And Rylodax here rocking that wonderful, wonderful Sheriff. What a beautiful skin we have on that. Singularity, might I say. And we do have Veritas Arcus right now with a pivotal position here. Archangels, I think they're a little bit lost yet again. Veritas Arcus, they have a very interesting strategy post-plant. And Dilodax again seems to be the point person for defusing. Terabyte gets Typhoid on that. What a cheeky play. Dilodax low on health. Manages to spot Susage on that though, and my gosh, Xavi gets Vindic there. We do see a Hunter's Fury on the side of Viridis. Oh my gosh, this is insane. Dilodax right now. What a wonderful, wonderful execution we have on our duelists here. The iconic Jet Phoenix. Oh my.
It's actually disgusting the level of play Terabyte and Lilacs showed us right there, especially Terabyte. Really, like, super duper on point with his mouse aim over at Hookah. Consistently finding those headshots. So amazing for a player right there to just have that accuracy this point in the game, and it leads their team to a 5-5 scoreline. Again, once more rifles, non-stop action here from both teams back and forth. Let's see, this time around, can those duelists find another great performance here in this round? There is that run it back now from Terabyte, and he is on fire. Let's see if he puts himself even more on fire by running it back.
Run it back to back, indeed, Frizzerk. And right now, sa side ng Valiant Archangels, they do have a phenomenal defense and a retake strategy. And Dilodax trying to get some cheeky peeks here using that Vandal. And, you know, honestly, shooting through Hookah is probably one of the hardest things in this game. Like, the character, the agent heads, they look like pixels at this point. It's so hard to aim, so I generally applaud anyone who gets, like, kills all the way down through Hookah. That is insanely hard. Much respect to you. Looking back at our game's composition, Veritas Arcus, they have two members in B side, probably going up for a distraction. We have Typhoid and Xavi there. Dilodax looking to anticipate them ASAP. Oh my goodness, Tailwind spots at least one member on the side of Veritas there, but the spike is with Susage, who is in A. I believe they're waiting for the members of Valiant Archangels to go for a rotate from A to B. They're trying to set up a distraction here, but Dos, cancelled out as he was prepping his paranoia. And Vindic here, ready. Oh my goodness, Vintage managed to just escape the. Oh my gosh, that was insane. And right now, Typhoid gets the kill on Dilodax, who was up in heaven here. Oh my goodness, a spray, a barrage of weapons, and to end the round, Willie finishes off his counterpart.
Last round before the hash.
Veritas Arcus pulling away just at the tail end of this first half of this match. Savvy coming alive, Willie and Typhoid to follow. It's been really great so far on their end, and being attackers on Bind right here, being ahead here on the first half, it's definitely something that will boost their confidence in the next half when they are in defender side. Yellowdax though, popping Blade Storm. Is he gonna push out of Showers? We'll have to see. Right, so I guess I should take over once more, folks. Probably. Oh my god, as we see. Before that, Savi 8K finding the head of Prophecy over there at A and at B rather, and we have to see Valiant Archangels making a full rotate over to B side, as it has already been taken over by the Veritas Arcus squad. Terabyte has something else to say though, finding two people outside elbow but gets killed off. Dilodax finds one kill using Blade Storm. throws out some cloud bursts. He doesn't know where to look, right or left. Gets hit by that classic burst. Vintage as well with that final kill onto DOS. Very
Switching
impressive take
sides.
from Viridius Arcos. And looks like we are once more going to head into the second half of this match. This time around, Viridius Arcos with that advantage. So, this is once more a different scenario as the similar scenario rather from that first semi-final series that we had. Yung second map, it's another switch-aro, no? Yung natalo nung first game, siya yung may advantage sa second game coming into the second half. So, seems like short history may seem to be repeating itself as both teams are getting ready to execute on the pistol round of this half. There comes a 3 push over at B long though. They don't really spot anyone there. That's information for them, however. Seems like the Valiant Archangels, though, will be just biding their time here over at Along, but never mind. It seems like they are flowing into the A site as we speak. But oh wow, Susage finds that opening kill onto Dilodax right here. A site has been penetrated, but Typhoid still holding ground 5v3 right now. Terabyte finds a kill in return for v3. Savi finds the head, not the head but the body, while DOS trades one kill on Savi. Terabyte as well. Willie though brings the situation into a 2v1 and a 2v0. Thank you, Vintage, for that last kill. And this is definitely moment
Nagpasalamat.
for yeah, Viridius Arcos. Syempre, ganun tayo dito and it's a team game definitely. As I welcome you, Skay, back once more. Hopefully your PC is still well alive, I guess.
I apologize, guys. The more we get into this play, the more my PC dies. So if y'all have anything to recommend, just hit me up, please. But anyways, back into the game. Thank you so much, Rizrik, for covering me for that partition of the round. And yet again, here we are for our latest installment in our semi-finals best of 3 series. Here we have Valiant Archangels right now on the attacker's side, and based on their composition here, it seems that Viridius Arcos doing their best right now to set the waters on defenders. I do hear for Zerk a lot of the time that most of these maps are defender-sided, so you should make use of what you can as defenders. No.
Definitely. And looks like Viridius Arcos copying the strategy of, not copying, but running their own strat, similar to Valiant Archangels, stationing 3 people over at B site and just going for that retake strat over at A. But seems like Archangels don't really want to force the issue, deciding to go for an A take. Maybe just put the spike down for some economic value. Right now, Cyber's A cage is coming out as they flood into the A side slowly.
Good Typhoid with that stinger there. Ooh, capitalizes on that and gets Prophecy. ASAP! Another kill for Typhoid there. Back-to-back kills with his teammate. Oh, unfortunately, Savvy. Oh my gosh. Dilodax was right in front of Susage. They said too close for comfort, my friend. Wow.
That's a beso move yun, beso. Beso, tamang beso lang. But yeah.
Make love daw, not war.
No, but yes, but man, Viridius Arcos definitely not looking like a team to do that right now. Seems like they've declared war over here as before that the preparation for this war declaration is gonna come into play as a tactical pause has been called by how they feel the pressure for sure. The composure right now for them is something that they need to keep in check, being behind 4 rounds against Viridius Arcos in this second half. 5-9 is the scoreline. No ultimates up for either of these teams. And mukhang may hirapan yung Valiant Archangels because seems like so far Viridius Arcos in terms of defense, they have shown that their defense is quite fortress-like.
Yun nga, and see more solidified defense would be sensational in this matchup. Veritas Arcus with a staggering lead right now, and it would be a shame for them to throw it away. But on the side of Valiant Archangels, they did show a great deal of aggression in the last game, and we will definitely expect them to present that in this matchup. It's, well, clearly a lot on the line here. Clear path to the grand finals, and so far our matchup has been very, how should I say it? They've literally put everything on the table for this round, and it's only exciting to see what they can conjure up during this tactical break. And you know, it's interesting. We're seeing back-to-back kills here, Berserk. Do you tribune their communication skills per team? You know, you see one member down and another gets that quick trade, especially on the side of Red's Arcus, I have noticed. And, you know, what do you think is the great deal of importance having that great communication barrier you have between these teams?
Here.
Well, definitely communication will be much more key a role no to be played for defense because you don't know what the offense is gonna do. Yung offense side naman, I mean, you coordinate talaga which side you're going to hit. But Viridia's arc was showing so far that, like you said, yung communication nila on point, the trades are coming in their favor, and it only goes to show that they are quite experienced as a team, especially on the defender side. It's not random guesses. Sometimes you do need to decide if you're gonna over rotate, commit to a site, or remain with a spread. As we come into this next round, it's a SMG versus rifle round, 5 versus 5 basically in terms of gun choice.
And Typhoid already manages to spot Prophecy with a 4. Oh my gosh!
Oh!
Mukhang napatay pa niya doon. Saktong-sakto. What a great utilization of the paint shells there. Oh my gosh! The spike has been dropped ASAP. We see a curveball, but a quick tailwind out of danger. It is a 2v2. We hear Terabyte getting the ultimate orb right now, but Savvy being very careful right now, pulling himself back there. Will not take it to the suicide. Oh my gosh, Sai! His gun got outmatched. Oh no! But the fire!
Wow. The fire.
The fire! He got caught in the fire. Sakto.
Unfortunately, right there, I don't think that Sabi expected that to happen. Like bunny hopping into that kill, but unfortunately, bunny hopping into his death from below as well. Weirdest Arcos gives 1 round away against Valiant Archangels right there. But this time, it's their turn. Kami naman yung merong rifles, and there's a mix of guns right now from Valiant Archangels. However, Run It Back is up and running for this round. Let's see what sort of damage this ultimate can push for Valiant Archangels.
You're dead!
Ladies, the scoreline, ladies and gentlemen, my apologies, is 6-9 right now. This will be interesting. Let's see if Veritas Arcus can get leverage here, getting double digits on their scoreboard. And at this moment, the majority of members of both teams right now scrambling onto site. The battle has started. This is looking like a war zone. We're hearing a showstopper, but unfortunately, no one gets killed. And oh my gosh, through the smoke, Typhoid gets a kill on Prophecy there. And, mukhang may natapon sa teleport on that. Oh my gosh, Typhoid. Another kill, gets it on Vindic this time. 2 kills already for this man. Susage gets a kill. Willie gets a kill. Spy has been left all alone in B side. Terabyte, naiwan na lang dun sa A cubby.
Oh no.
Mukhang
30 seconds
hindi na
left.
siya papalag. And
Yeah,
no
he's
heals.
facing the wall and crouching and yeah, there's not much to say
that's pretty
at
much.
this
And
point. Yeah.
hello there. We're seeing some wonderful angles yet again from AcadArena's production, and thank you for not zooming in on his face entirely. But
10 seconds
there
left.
we have a wonderful overview of Phoenix's body just casually waiting while the members of Veritas Arcus is now over there. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Terabyte in his natural habitat. As we can see, he is currently waiting for the round to end. And it has indeed ended. I'm sorry. It looked like a very serene moment, so
Yes,
it looked
was.
relaxing at that.
It's like para siyang nature documentary. That's
Yes,
how you put it.
natural habitats.
Natural
You
habitat.
found the terabytes.
Yes. Terabyte right there. And seems like his natural habitat as well is heading his team in terms of frags. Now really doing it for this Phoenix, but their team is also dragging four rounds behind the Viridius Arcos. They really need to find one round back right here, stop the momentum of their opponents. But Viridius Arcos on defense has just been such a huge mountain to take
Yes.
down, and they haven't yet been taken down because of Typhoid. Typhoid has really found those early kills for his team. This sub player really showing up this game right now, positioning right outside of showers. Gonna find one person. Nice kill.
My gosh, Typhoid really leading the first bloods for the past couple of rounds, and might have to be careful there. Will be greeted by Prophecy on that. Oh my gosh, Typhoid another kill, and that gets lost, but not before Susage gets Dialodax, and 2 members left from Valiant Archangels just chilling in showers. And I believe we do have Susage right there, just waiting for someone to emerge, but the spike has been dropped. My goodness. So
30
they have
seconds left.
information. It's a similar play than that of the last round. And all that's left is to take out the remaining members of Valiant Archangel. So let's see if Susage can try to fish them out of the smoke. It seems Prophecy has a general idea of where he may be, but they do not seem
10
to
seconds
challenge
left.
that. I believe Veridis does not know that they are there. So might have to play it safe and not take a peek. Oh dear. Prophecy though, a little bit brave there. Matapang siya, goes for a peek there, but gets cancelled out. I believe it was a Frenzy going up against the Phantom, yes. So that seals the deal. And the scoreline, Veridis Arc is now up by 11 points. 1 point away from point and 2 points away from winning Game 2.
Definitely, absolutely. Valiant Archangels, this is basically their last line of support for themselves to give themselves at least a reasonable chance of still tying or winning this game. No, they really have to break the streak of Pirates Arcos. No choice, because if they don't, then medyo mahirap yung half buy na lang next round versus the fully rifled Pirates Arcos. As we can see, both teams are stacking towards the B side. Large, strong, actually, hookah control here being exerted by Pirates Arcos. This is something different that we have yet to see. Let's see if this pays off.
Yes, they have both corners right now looking to trap Dialodax there. But, we hear from the shadows right now. I believe DOS moving over into sight. Very interesting. But Vintage picks off Dialodax there. Good play. DOS here right now securing the site, making sure no one of Veridis is going towards him. And they do have the spike planted right now. Vintage going for some flash points here. Does not hit anyone. We do have the neural theft here on the side of Valiant Archangels. Oh my gosh, sobrang sakto ng blind. Did he blind his own teammate on that? My goodness. And Veridis Arcos, another round goes to them.
Viridius Arcos, they are showing the crowd during their series in the semifinals best
Match
of 3 that they are definitely not out of it yet. They are looking to tie the scoreline into a 1-1 series and go into the next map possibly with really strong momentum for themselves. It seems like they will go against this up too strong by Valiant Archangels. They have SMGs to their name. They also have 2 rifles, but it's really not looking strong. I think this is going to be a 3rd rifle at the very least. In terms of ultimates, however, there is that Rolling Thunder. We know what that ultimate can do, right? And we just have to wait and see what sort of execute Archangels have, because we already know Viridis Arcos in terms of defense, it's gonna be solid no matter what. And Valiant Archangels, they have to really find those wins in terms of duels.
Yep, I definitely agree. And right now, well, this is Viridis map choice, so it's no surprise that they have been doing their best to dominate here. And we'll see. You know, it's never say never. On the side of Valiant Archangels, they have made the impossible possible before, and it'll be a surprise. So you know, Viridis Arcus, 1 round left to seal the deal, but the game is not over until they hit the 13 points. And Archangels, if they want to make a comeback, they will definitely be cooking something up right now through this tactical pause, and we will be most definitely be excited to see what they have in store for us here. But right now, looking at the choice of weapons here, unfortunately on the side of Archangels, they lack a little bit of budget for now. And on the side of Viridis Arcus, they have invested on an operator and a full array of assault weapons. On the side of Archangels, they do have a couple of assault weapons, but they are lacking through the Spectres and the Bulldog. And right now, it seems that our timer has restarted and our tactical pause has resumed. So let's see, will this be the last round of Game 2, or will Archangels make a phenomenal comeback?
Look at this strategy from Viridis Arcos, 5 players on A side. Bathroom control to the max. And one of the dishes that they look to be serving Valiant Archangels is that operator on Savvy. They're gonna make a hard rotate now over to B, knowing that nobody is here really over at A, no A presence. And it might just be a 5v5 post-plant scenario, but we'll have to see.
Again, the barrage of utilities being thrown onto site, and we do see the spike being planted, but Hunter's Fury sobrang sakto on that play. Manages to take off Terabyte on that, and the planting hatch resumed on the side of Archangels. Ooh, Dilodax gets the peak of vintage there. Double Cloudburst, but through the smoke, Typhoid gets Dilodax on that. We hear the rolling thunder, I believe. Vindic gets shot down by Willy though from the back, and Susage gets the kill in Prophecy. Willy going for the neural theft. They are hunting DOS, and DOS gets the phenomenal headshot of Typhoid, gets the paranoia through the smoke, does not see Savvy, but
Arms up. Okay. Wow. As we see a beautiful victory post by Yusuke here. I think nagka-problema ulit yung PC niya. But wow, what a game 2, no, between Viridis Arcos and Valiant Archangels. The former really pulling through, showing everyone in the chat that they deserve to still remain in this series, being the rivals of their better half, LG Esports. They're still in it. Valiant Archangels, though, however, have to really find it in themselves to even more bring back what they have shown everyone during that first game. We will have to see which next map we will be played later on, but so far the series has been so exciting. First series, no, it was a best of 3 at nasulit yon, 2-1 in favor of LG Esports. This time around, it's gonna be 2-1 in favor of who knows. So stay tuned. And we'll just be taking a quick break so you can find out in a few minutes sino nga ba mananalo between Viridis Arcos and Valiant Archangels. See you in a bit.
Dear Mother, Light of the Home.
Dad.
Hey, baby!
Greetings, Professor Rodolfo.
May I be absolved from
Math Club tomorrow.
May Globe Virtual Hangouts kasi.
Go and hang out from wherever you are. Just open the Globe One app, choose an event, and click join.
We watch concerts online!
Woo! Dance together!
We can do quiz nights.
Yo, let's go! If you allow me,
I promise.
To make it up to you.
And repay your kindness tenfold? Truly, your favorite child.
I love you, Dad.
Mimi.
please, babe.
Thank you, sir.
Enjoy your fave events with Glow Prepaid Virtual Hangouts. All together now.
Yes!
Wanna drive you out, I just can't compete. Oh, darling, I just can't sleep. Oh, you belong with me. I made you believe I'd be just fine on my own. Keep thinking of you, baby, when are you coming home? I know you said you never want this to end, so here I am asking for another chance. I know it ain't easy, baby, believe me, but I can't sleep. Wondering if you still dream of me. As some other boy swept you off of your feet. Am I the one who drives you out and just can't compete? Oh, darling, I just can't sleep. Oh, you belong with me. You were my world, now I don't even know if you're gonna love me or just let me go. I want you to know your heart's where I call home. You were my world, now I don't even know if you're gonna love me or just let me go. I want you to know your heart's where I call home. Now I'm wondering if you still dream of me. Some other boy swept you off of your feet. Am I the one who drives you out and just can't compete? Oh, darling, I just can't sleep. Oh, you belong with me. Oh, you belong with me. Oh, you belong with me. You only want to chase the feeling again. Let's be friends. You only need what's best for you and not them. Don't pretend. Now I don't wanna lose sleep thinking about everything we could be. Let's just see what.
Hey, what's up, guys? Oh, freeze ata ulit si Yusuke.
Nope, you thought,
Okay.
psych.
Alright.
Sorry about that, guys.
But again,
bad.
guys, welcome back to the AcadArena University Alliance Cup semifinals. We are down to 2 teams left. Game 3, winner take all. Riddles Arcus versus Valiant Archangels. There was a pretty spicy first game, pretty spicy second game. As you can see from Yusuke's freeze, ganun ka-intense yung second game. So, guys, this is gonna be a quite an interesting game 3. We are going back to Ascent, the map where HAU pulled one over this Viridis Arcus team. So it's exciting to see how they're gonna do this. You know, it's game 3. Tapos I believe there are subs in. Grosso is coming in, and Kaima is going in for Valiant Archangel. So It's gonna be a plot twist. Daming subs na nangyayari sa series na ito. But before we get there, guys, don't forget we are gonna have our virtual hangouts chat rally. Globe Prepaid Virtual Hangouts will be giving away Valorant points for a lucky fan. Just make sure to type hashtag Globe Prepaid Virtual Hangouts and your team of choice. Is it gonna be hashtag DLSU win or hashtag HAU win? Make sure to have both hashtags in before the first round ends. And we'll pick a winner for whoever cheered for the winning team.
Sayang nga yan, guys. So go ahead and comment down below who you think will be winning this matchup. 750 Valorant points, pag-ipon nyo yan and you guys can buy a wonderful skin. Or, you never know, maybe Battle Pass kung wala pa kayong Battle Pass. But anyways, let's look over into our agent selection screen now for the side of Redis Arcos. Mukhang nag-lock in na sila ng players. And as you said, Grosso here going for that aggressive controller through Breach, and Willie going for Killjoy. A very, how should I say this? A great agent, might I say, on Ascent. Even with the nerf that she has, being the restrictions that she has to be near her detachables, it's still useful the way if utilized well. And we're seeing a similar lineup as that of the past game, but Typhoid is now going for the Sova, and Terabyte again loyal to the Phoenix, and Kaima here coming back, switched up with DOS, goes for the Omen and Vindit on Sova. Now Ryuji, what do you obviously Sova on Ascent, very crucial. But what do you think will it take to be the better Sova?
It all comes down to use of your utilities, how well you place your darts, how well timed those recon darts are when you guys are pushing to clear the sites, clear angles. Also, pag post-plant possessions, nasa pagalingan ng lineups yan. If you suddenly pop out of nowhere with that with the shock dart, you might catch someone off guard. So it all comes down to your dart utility, both the dart and the recon. It's probably the most important part of Sova's utility, Sova's kit. Yung ultimate, yeah, yes, of course, that's still game changing, but you gotta wait 7 charges before you can use it, no? Yung utility niyang dart and yung shock dart, you can just buy that every round. So that's really what's gonna decide the factor, on what's gonna win and what's gonna lose you these games.
Oo nga, tama ka dyan, partner. And sa ngayon, mukhang ang side ng Valiant Archangels going on a little bit on the passive side here. Trying to go through Catwalk right now on the side. This manages to get the kill on Dilodax there, though. And again, we're seeing a similar strategy than that of our past semifinals bracket, sa side ng LG Esports. Just going through Catwalk, getting that mid control. And Savvy gets the kill on Terabyte there. Cheeky peek. Vindic right now trying to gain some leverage here. Goes for, I believe, a shock dart on default. And Kaima has to be careful here. On your right side, you have someone waiting. Oh, manages to see someone cross. But you do have Typhoid right there waiting for you. And it is a battle of the classics right now. Vindic manages to get Willie, though, I believe, to the top spot. Yes, indeed, Vindic low on health, but we are seeing a paranoia, I believe, from Kaima. Prophecy, another kill. 2 members left on the side of Viridis here, and Kaima scrambling to save point for his team. Oh! Savvy with an ace, though! My gosh!
I guess we know who wants to finish this game as fast as possible. Sister Savvy 8K with that first round ace in game 3. Looks like he's stepping up to the plate. Looks like he's wants to go home. Gusto niya na mag-finals. Just let him go to the finals already. He buys a Phantom second round with full armor. This man is not joking around.
Yes, tamang-tama ka dyan. And just seeing the way they're going on the aggression there through the catwalk advantage, it goes to show how they execute their plays. It's just back-to-back kills. And again, information is key. I feel like they've just been feeding each other the correct type of guidance that brings them to the W per round. And sa ngayon, iniwan nila yung spike over there through A-Leg just beside Catwalk, so have to be careful on that play. Baka makita yun ng side ng Archangels. But it seems they are going back through the spike. Mukhang gumawa na sila ng information through Catwalk side, but Valiant Archangels sa ngayon, they are stuck together there in A, but they do have a member lurking in B with some tripwires. An advantage of Cypher here is kahit kung gaano ka malayo sa tripwires, gumagana pa rin yan. So, at least on that sentinel portion, it's still an advantage. But Dilodax has to be careful, will be greeted by a member of Redus Orcus if he does not look at the right time. Oh my gosh, Susan gets a kill and Kaima daw hindi pa niya napansin. Double kill by Dilodax on the shorty from the back. My goodness. Typhoid though gets a kill as well as Abby. Vindict left against... Oh! Saktong-sakto gets Susage on that play through Cubby. And now, two members of Valiant Archangel scrambling onto site again. We are seeing similar play from the last round. But right now, Savvy gets a kill through the box and Typhoid finished off with that daring Ares. My goodness. And there we go. Veridus Arcus with another successful defense right after post plant. My goodness, Eugen.
You saw that play by Savvy there. You saw that little flick there. Well played by Savvy there. And now he has his ultimate up. You know, if he wants to, he can just drop that Phantom and use that ultimate. This is quite a dominant showing off by Savvy. It looks like he's locked in and he wants to get this win. Ayaw niya na magbiruan. He ain't joking around anymore. But it looks like this is gonna be the first buy round between these two teams. So I'm quite interested to see how this is gonna go out. It's a fun in a sense wherein a rifle and versus rifle is enough, no? Talagang these long angles, these long peaks, it's really difficult to deal with if when you're using with an SMG. And a lot of these angles can be countered by, you know, long range guns. Kita mo nga, Kaima there was unable to get the kill onto Savvy, surprisingly. And, well, that's 3 quick kills for Veridus Arcus.
Susage, my god, she gets a kill on Vindic there down through mid. And 2 members left. We have Dilodax and Terabyte. And so close on the shock dart there. Unfortunately, Dilodax manages to get away from the crossfire there, but unfortunately gets finished off by Grosso on that Terabyte. My goodness, left all alone in spawn. And
Looks like
a similar situation. A similar situation that we see, ladies and gentlemen. Here we have Terabyte in his natural habitat in B-side, hiding yet again in another corner. And
he's really favoring saving, no?
Yes, and checking out his wonderful Phantom right now as the members of Veridus Orcus currently scrambling to find our dear friend Terabyte. But he is patiently waiting for the timer to go off yet again. And with that said, oh yes, here we see a wild Terabyte in his natural habitat. So very carefully, looking around the corners, trying not to get hit by any of his prey. And that ends the round, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning into AcadArena X Animal Planet. Anyways, but then again, going back to the game, Ryujin, it's... parang naawa ako for Terabyte kasi lagi siyang malayo sa sa laban. As in yung mga kakampi niya nandoon na sila throughout the whole skirmish and there he is just chilling in spawn. So maybe it's a strategy. They're having him hold back so they could save a little bit for their economy, you know, but I'm not really so sure.
Okay, quite some interesting takes here. As you can see, quick 3-0, and apparently I've just received word, no, Yusuke, that Savvy is not actually pronounced as Savvy, it's Javi, as in Jade. So apparently, I was as shocked as you are, but yeah, here we go again. Javi 8K is getting ready for this. They are quick 3-0, no? And this is quite interesting because they've been playing very aggressively and they're getting rewarded for it. I think they keep catching these teams off guard there, and actually it's been working out for them because of how well they've been winning these aim duels. Tapos like this, we're gonna see DLSU just there closely watching that angle.
Good morning sa inyong lahat. Gets the headshot on Walid there. Tailwind to escape, but Grosso catches him before he does. And we do see some hot hands right now. I
30
believe
seconds
tossed by
left.
Terabyte right there. Sobrang sakto sa positioning. Hindi sila nakapasok just on time. So they hold them off just at a few seconds there. Hits the curveball but gets cancelled out by the Cloudburst. Oh my gosh. 2 kills on the side of Valiant here. And back-to-back kills, ladies and gentlemen. Grosso. Naiwan na lang po si Grosso, but right now, Prophecy gets him on that play. My gosh. Did you see Terabyte toss the hot hands there? Hindi sila nakapasok sa site. Ang galing ng
I was gonna point
execution
that
nun.
out. Yep, that was what won them the round, to be honest. That little play there, that hot hands there, that molly stopped them from pushing into sight, and that was what won them the round. It gave them those few seconds that he saved his team, gave them the chance to rotate, and thus they were able to retake the site effectively. You know, small plays like that made all the difference, and now they're finally on the board, 1-3. And it looks like they still have money for it to buy. Whereas Arcus does have the economy to full buy another round to try and contest and try to break the economy here. Rolling Thunder has been used here though, pero walang natamaan, no? So they have to be careful there.
Oh my
Great
gosh,
smoke used by Javi, 8k there. Will he be able to? Apparently he does not have the spike. I thought all this time he had the
Nako
spike.
po. Yun lang. Nandun yung spike to Willie, partner. Oh, wow.
Great shot there
Back-to-back
by
kills right now.
Javi, right? Yeah, there we go. Prophecy trying to generate some offense for his team. Now they have taken the site. They have to protect their diffuser. Now they know where all 3 members are. Prophecy trying to tap that bike. Will he get the diffuse off? He does get shock darted. Great lineup there by Typhoid. Terabyte is darted out. Now it's a 2v2. Will they get this? Ultimate has been used, but na-half na siya. Great kill by Grosso there, saving the half. And it looks like he's gonna be able to prevent the defuse. Good use of utility there by Typhoid. Great lineup, leading to a very smooth offense there, no?
Saktong-sakto nga yun eh. My gosh, yun talaga yung magagandang place, yung mga post plant na sobrang like the battle is just, you know, inching towards each of these teams. You can't really tell who will win, and it's always great to see who thinks quick on their feet, might I say. It is what it is, as for Zerk likes to say. And right now, Dilodax going on with the early Blade Storm, letting the side of Redis Arcus know that he is hungry for those kills. And looking at our team layout, Redis Arcus right now spread across the map. We have some members trying to sprawl through A, but Terabyte here really anticipate. Oh my gosh, never mind. Navi gets the kill on Terabyte there in B main. Oh my gosh, saktong-sakto. Dilodax gets the kill on Willie there. Ooh, I guess he didn't expect Grosso would be there. The follow-up killed, but here they are at a disadvantage now.
There they are.
Oh my goodness, they're just sprawling right now onto site, and Veritas Arcus going for the oh my gosh! Wall bang!
nice.
Kaima through that! Suicide insane! Vindic will be greeted by Grosso's nozzle on that, and Prophecy will be left alone here in B main. And it seems that Vindic... Oh no, Grosso gets the final kill on Prophecy.
You can see this De La Salle University team. They're going in for the kill. You see Javi 8k and Grosso probably just absolutely very well coordinated strikes onto the B site. You see how coordinated they were the moment na nakapasok na. They did have a hiccup there with Willie na bulaga siya ni Dialodax in mid with that ult. However, pag peak ni Dialodax sa mid, he had Grosso and I believe Typhoid peeking him as well. So no chance for him to get a double kill unless, you know, he's just that insane. But 1-5 is the score. This is quite an interesting take on both teams, especially with how the HAU is starting in the defense side. which is arguably the easier to hold, easier side between in this map because of how the vendors have better angles, no?
Here.
Especially with this team. Ito na naman, Javi pushing in. Vindic does get the best of Javi there. Is able to get a headshot. Now it's a 5v4. Quick swing into the favor of HAU there for this defense side. Now they are still doing a split take across the map. No info given, no info taken. So as far as they know, they just got a kill in mid, but the others have no info at all. Good flash there by Terabyte, is able to force Willie out of that position. He will use that swarm grenade to try and clear that angle. Mukhang nasira na rin ang turret, no? And now they just have to play carefully. Kaima there in that little cheeky corner there. It's gonna get him. It's gonna catch everyone off guard. But uses his ultimate to gain information. Looks like na-cancel yung ultimate. Lockdown has been initiated. They have to pull back. Grosso, great headshot to Terabyte. Grosso is up in that heaven area. Able to deny them that. Mukhang hindi sila makapush ng A side for the retake, but great ultimate use by Willie there. By Vindic rather, able to get the kill onto Willie. Now it's a 4v3, still man advantage on the side of HAU. Yep, here we go, the utility. Dito na nagiging key factor yan. Typhoid through the smoke, trying and get something surprising. Try and get that smoke kill. Vindic dropping onto Hell. Typhoid though, great dart. Tapping that diffuse mo. Oh, there we go. Typhoid does get the kill onto Vindic. Susage, while spraying down the bomb, is able to get another kill. But Typhoid, great dart use there. And that's what I've been telling you guys. Good dart usage, good recon dart and shock dart, and it leads to wins. That's a classic example of what happens when you have a god tier Sova on your team.
Yes, I agree.
It's quite fun. Actually, natawa na lang ako dun kay Typhoid because of how well that was. He got the shock dart onto Vindic, and then he was able to get the spray down. Thanks to Susage there, Mr. Susage got the backup kill there. So it's working out for them. It's working out for them. It looks like there is a tactical pause because on the side of Valiant Archangels, they have to talk this out. They are currently down 1-6. They don't want this lead to explode any more than that. Otherwise, it's gonna be such a problem when they go to the attacking side.
Yep, and wow, I still can't believe this is the first half. It seems like such a intense battle. You know, we usually see these battles pan out when it comes to the second half of these games. But to see this exemplary performance throughout the first round, it just goes to show yet again that these players they're in it to win it. And with the scoreline being 1-1, Archangels to bounce back, they really have to change up their strategies here. We're seeing a completely different team composition than that of the first game, and it's interesting to see that the more that these teams play up against each other, we never really know what to expect, because sometimes we see that one of them has a better leverage than the other, and then we find out that some of them are going for blowouts. So again, Veritas Argus, if they want to rampage their path, they're doing a great job. Archangels have to do better, and our tactical pause has ended indeed, and we are pushing forward to the remaining time we have in this match. And some shots fired already here in mid. Grosso trying to go for a really good peek there through markets. Again, a very difficult shot considering the distance if you do not have a sniper. But again, we do see some amazing plays with the Vandal from that distance. And Vindic here trying to get some information. Manages to tag Typhoid on that. And Dilodax here trying to hold on to sight over here in B. Just not trying to cause any more of a disturbance here. Let's see if he can hold it as well as Terabyte did earlier with those hot hands. But unfortunately, Javi gets him down. Susage gets Vindic on that play though. And members of Veritas Arc is now still a full roster. Completely pushed onto B side. Heavy gets shot down by Gamma through Market. Terabyte trying to get a kill there. But a little bit of shots fired here, left and right. Typhoid just waiting, looking for a good peek. Down in B main. And oh my gosh, we're seeing back-to-back flashes here. And Typhoid gets a kill on Kaima though. Terabyte just trying his best to gain a leverage here. Prophecy in Market. And oh no, unfortunately gets shot down by Typhoid in back-to-back kills. Let's see if Prophecy can keep with the camera. Unfortunately, Spike Cam gets shot down and looking to opt for the save instead.
Cage trigger.
My gosh,
There
a
we
heated
go.
battle. A heated battle indeed.
Smart use there. Smart play by Prophecy. They're not forcing it anymore. He knew it was gonna be against them. He knew it was gonna be, you know, it was gonna be trouble. He couldn't have retook that even if he wanted to. So smart choice there for the save. On the side naman ng Viridius Arcos, mukhang talagang they're just looking to steamroll their opponents. They're just looking to get this win as fast as possible. Javi and Grosso literally doing so much work, getting them entries into the site. Javi with those quick, juicy kills onto the different members of the Valiant Archangels team, with Grosso providing support using his flashes and his utility. Quite a smart play by these two. Very coordinated. Dilodex there almost got a pick with that up. However, his armor and HP has been dinked a little bit by the drone. Typhoid trying to clear that A site area. Mukhang natamaan niya yung isa doon. He does get the pick onto. Was he able to ping it? But no, Prophecies there in the short area. Typhoid, great kill onto Kaimo with that ultimate, but Prophecy knows where he is. Prophecy, a triple kill. Will he get a quad kill? He gets great headshot by Typhoid onto Vindic. Now he's gonna use that neural net. Let's see if he's gonna be able to tag him and get the headshot on him. He's not getting pinged. He's not getting pinged by the dart. And there we go. Prophecy on the way to an ace. That is a 4K. And now it's a 1v3 for Willie. It's not impossible. Willie still has full HP and his alarm bot and turret getting ready. But no! Prophecy with the ace. He has prophesied that ace and he called it! Looks like I'm gonna have to come take over for a bit because I believe Yusuke is currently experiencing some technical difficulties as well. But nonetheless, guys, this is gonna be that's gonna be the second point for this Valiant Archangels team. They're finally on the board. They stop the pressure and the momentum for Viridius Arcos. So this is gonna be quite fun for the HAU team. They have to do their best to try and cut down the lead because 2-7 is still a huge lead going to the half. As we see Willie there securing that ultimate orb, trying to get some sort of peek, trying if someone's gonna peek them there. They are favoring this A side take again. Kaima does get spotted by the drone. No one is in that A short area. It's all up to you, Kaima, to stop any push of that 3-room short area, while Willie is also trying to secure heaven. They're trying to gain info. Rolling Thunder by Grosso has been popped. Kaima, great use of paranoia there. However, hindi siya nakapag-translate into a kill. Terabyte, good flick onto Javi there. Now it's a 1v3. Ultimate is up. Willie recalling his bot, trying to gain control of heaven. Now he knows someone's in heaven, and they are going to try and take A pa rin even after that. Good. Oh, that ultimate, he completely just disregarded that, run it back, and had no regard for Mr. Terabyte's life there. Looks like he's going to be playing this a little bit more closer to usual. They're trying to wallbang him through hell. Little do they know that he is not there. Oh no. Prophecy gets the kill onto Susage. Terabyte gets another for himself, and that's a triple kill for Terabyte. That was a very well executed play onto this A site. However, it looks like they are going to be securing the third point. It's 3-7. Viridius Arcos still in the lead. 2 rounds left in the half. And it looks like, economy-wise, they are still A-okay. It looks like DLSU, even after losing 2 rounds in a row, they still have enough cash for a full buy, but I see them not opting for a full buy. I believe they're going for a half buy to ensure that they have a full buy in the final round of the half, which is smart for them, especially with how they have the lead. They can afford at least to give up one more point. But great use of paranoia there, forcing the Eladax out. Wrong na tripwire sila. Javi and Typhoid get a kill of their own. Dilodax is still alive with that op, so it's still not over. Looks like this half buy is working in favor of the Viridus Arcus team. Kaima trying to secure that market area. Smoke has been popped. Kaima's trying to get some headshots there, but no one is there to meet him. It looks like they're gonna be doing this 5v3 retake. Again, guys, this DLSU team is on a save half buy round, so they are not operating at full capacity. They don't all have rifles there. Dilodax forced to go back into the smoke to try and not get recon darted. Grosso ready with the flash there. Kaima still has his paranoia, but Typhoid hugging that corner gets the drop on Kaima. Terabyte also tried to peek with his wonderful friend, but he gets picked down also. Now it's a 5v1. They know he has an op. He has 35 HP left. How many shots can he take? Grosso is there. And there you have it. Viridus Arcus gets a win on a half buy. Not even a full buy, a half buy. And now we're going into this into this final round of the half with Mr. Javi 8K 13-6 and Typhoid and Grosso following him suit with 11 kills each. Now both teams have rifles of their own. They're not forced to eco. They're not forced to go budget. Although Kaima and Vindic, notable guns. Kaima stuck with a Bulldog while Vindic is stuck to 400. Only a half buy thanks to that 400. You know. Willie slowly again. They're doing the same play over and over again. They're trying to secure this A area. He does get spotted by the drone. Javi 8K has to be careful. They know that they're in mid, so they have to play this carefully. Kaima carefully pushing back. He does get darted. Now they know where he is. Two people stationed in the mid area, and this is gonna be juicy. It looks like they're not opting for the 8 but rather they're going for the mid. Javi stationed down deep in that lower mid area, and it looks like this is where action's gonna happen. They are still favoring the B side, the A side rather, and they have to play this carefully. They don't know, they have no idea on the locations of these teams. If they do get, however, the pick onto Vindic there, that's gonna secure them the B side. But again, Willie doing his job. He's been this A main pest ever since the past few rounds, just trying to make them think they're forcing A. Looks like Susage is being the point person here in B. They're gonna try and go for the rotate as fast as possible. Susage, mukhang na dart. Trap wire has been popped, but the flash is forcing them back. Javi 8K gets the headshot of the Eladax, and Prophecy wall bangs him. Javi though gets another kill onto Prophecy. Now it's a 4v3. Javi falling back in the logs area. Kaima does get the drop on him. Willie also gets the refrag. Now it's a 3v2. Susage with that paranoia, he's able to force him out. Willie in B main. These are good post plant positions. Willie dancing back and forth in that B main, peeking market in CT at the same time. Great headshot by Willie onto Terabyte. Now it's all up to Kaimo, but Typhoid is there. 3-9 in the first half. They are 3 points away. It looks like it's that close, you know. It's scary. And I just received word Isyus came back.
Hello.
There she is.
Again, guys, I'm telling you, the more this game intensifies, the more my PC dies. But regardless, doing my best to give you guys some commentating. But shout out, thank you so much to Berserk and Ryujin for carrying me throughout this series. And based on the excitement I have heard from you on stream, it seems that Viridus Arcus right now one step closer to getting that victory. But Archangels doing their best here for a phenomenal comeback into Game 3 of this semi-final series.
It looks like they're being super aggressive now. Javi 8K pushing up. into this a mid area. He's been doing that in the past couple of games in Ascent, and it has been working. Dialodax though, very defensive, no? Good flank onto them. Mukhang nabulaga ni si Typhoid doon, but Willie now knows where he is. He got the good flank, however, he became a little bit too patient. And now HAU and the rest of the team have to go hold off this possible retake. Good flashes there. Vindic, what happened to Vindic there? He did not even react to Javi there. Grosso, great shots, and Susage is there to clean them up. I'm actually surprised what happened to Vindic there.
That was speed. You never know. Maybe lagged out a little bit there. Didn't manage to get his reflexes on time. And again, phenomenal push on the side of Veritas Arcus there. Didn't take them much time to go back to site and just take over the spike. They broke down the door and just business as usual on that play. And looking at our weapon selection here on the side of Valiant Archangels, they are hurting a little bit, but Veritas Arcus as well, but they are both opting for Stingers and Spectres at the moment, and we see one Bulldog. So let's see how they can execute this play. Oh dear, it is just kill after kill over in A main, my goodness.
Looks like Javi there was punished with his aggression. However, Grosso pushed up into that A1 area, and they have no way of clearing him there unless they use a hot hands. However, I don't think they would know that. They are opting to back off a bit and go towards the other side. Dilodax there dropped dangerously low, 20 HP. Mukhang Grosso was able to tag him a little bit. But now Willie there, they do spot the drone. Good corner there by Willie. Will he get that kill? Does he get the other kill though? Oh, great shot by Willie there. Was able to force them out and not even go for that. Willie falling back, letting his teammate get the kill. Susage, great shot by Susage there, and smart play by Willie there. You saw him. He wanted to go for the kill, but he opted not to. He's like, you know what? I'm 19 HP. Pasa ka mamatay, sayang yung baril ko. Good play there, and good communication between the teammates to just